That nigga is watching TV. He don't even know people in his house. But he might be taking a nap.
You want police on me?
Ooh, the nigga just started shooting. Ooh, what was he doing in the bathroom though?
Run away!
Oh, officer down. Officer down. And it's a baby in the crib. Yeah, she was asleep. Somebody was sleeping there with the baby.
Yeah, where's he at? Right here. You got him? You said you alright?
Officer down. But wait, he was shooting in the bathroom or something? Like, what's going on?
You got good? Hey, he's been shot.
Oh,
You said
he right there.
You said.
Did he tackle him or something? What the fuck?
You said been shot. Oh my God!
That's what I'm saying. I would have thought niggas was robbing me too. You didn't come in the crib and you didn't make no police. Like, nigga, I would have started. What? Bro. Oh yeah, you probably playing the game. Bro, they didn't announce themselves for nothing. Hold on, we at 146. Hold on. This is the beginning of the vid. 146. There you go. They sneaking in the crib. No, kick it. Nigga, what? And then they opening. Okay, look. I just wanted to see right here. Ooh. Let me see. Oh, there he go. Look. You see man's head? Somebody sleep right here. Somebody watching TV. Come on. Niggas is asleep. Somebody's in the bathroom. It's about to get loud. But this is the part right here where I don't understand. If you see people right here, why don't you... Yo, we in your crib. Or, like, I'm confused. This is why the nigga shot, because he thought y'all niggas was robbing him.
You want police on me? Run away! Wait!
It's another cop over there, though. That's why he was shooting so much. So, I think the other cop, unfortunately, he didn't make it. It was the dogs at this whole time.
You good? Where's he at? Right here. You got him? You said you alright?
Oh, he's holding his leg.
You got good?
This nigga about to arrest him with his man on top of him. I want to see how he do this shit.
Hey, he's been shot. You said been shot.
How the fuck you about to arrest him? Yo, hold on. Let me turn on this volume, but she's ODing. I don't mean to laugh. She's ODing. She's ODing. Yeah, I heard the yo, she's ODing. Let's get back to it. Hold on. She's ODing. They ran it back? What the is he about to go? Oh. Are they about to go over some shit? Nah. We erasing this.
He's been shot.
Oh nah, it's different angle. But nah, that shit is crazy though. Police, y'all should let somebody know when y'all come into somebody's house. Maybe it would have turned out a little better for the officer and the individual. But you know, those is cops. That's how cops be moving, man. Oh man, it's so many of this, yo. Bro, I be trying, yo, bro, like my channel, that's all I've been watching lately, bro. I'm about to watch this one right here. How long is it? 2 minutes. I'm about to watch this one. That's all I've been posting on the channel, on the main channel, is some like police gang shit, shooting and shit like that. You should be mad interesting. But yeah, I do.
Tonight with that chaotic scene in Haltom City. 2 people killed, 4 others hurt, and 3 of them were officers. It happened just before 7 last night in Haltom City. That's just northeast of Fort Worth. What started as a normal Saturday before the holiday ended with neighbors rattled on Diamond Oaks Drive. New videos from their doorbell cameras are giving us I do want to warn you, some may find this video disturbing. William Joy walks us through it.
That's what everyone on Diamond Oaks Drive thought at first.
I mean, never in a million years would you have thought that this would have gone down.
Kristen Rodriguez thought the man face down in her neighbor's driveway Saturday had been hurt by a firework.
I heard a neighbor across the street that just screaming like, "Get down, go inside," and it hit.
Shooting, babe. Somebody's shooting. Get down.
An elderly woman across the street was the first to call 911. Police say she was shot but expected to survive. Rifle rounds ripped through her home and struck her neighbor's house too. So that went window,
yes,
wall.
yes.
Angel Trevino and his family were watching a movie when they looked outside.
We both saw the muzzle fire.
All right, send the link. Or send the title.
They say a bullet-riddled white pickup across the street may have saved them.
Would have gone straight into our window.
In minutes, officers showed up and approached the man in the driveway when the shooter, identified as 28-year-old Edward Fryman, fired it.
In the early morning hours of June 6, 2016, an unidentified driver, along with 2 passengers, was traveling along West Cayley Street in Orlando, Florida, when they passed a patrol vehicle from the Orlando Police Department. As the vehicles passed one another, the OPD patrol car shined its spotlight directly into the front windshield of the unidentified citizen's car, and then proceeded to turn around and initiate a traffic stop.
Hello guys, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Wait,
Do you want to stop?
my boy, he definitely did do that shit. Hold on.
Vehicles passed one another, the OPD patrol car shined its
He tries.
spotlight directly into the front windshield of the unidentified citizen's car, and then proceeded to turn around and initiate a traffic stop.
Hello guys, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Do you want to stop me today?
No.
The speed limit on Cayley is 30 miles an hour.
So you stopped me? I was speeding
Yes, sir.
when you were coming toward me?
No, sir, I got behind you and pace clocked you at 40 miles an hour.
No, I'm asking
You
because
can't
when
go
you were coming
over
toward me, you had shined your light in my face. You were.
Yeah, I visually estimated your speed. That's why I turned around and got behind you and confirmed my visual estimate with the pace clock on my vehicle. Do you have your driver's license?
Yeah, I do. Can you give me my bag right there?
Are there any weapons or anything in the car? Before you go digging your bag?
Hold on, officer. We heard you. You assumed he was going 40. He wasn't really going 40. You assumed. I mean, we heard you, officer.
That's why I turned around and got behind you and confirmed my visual estimate.
Preferred.
With the pace clock on my vehicle. Do you have your driver's license?
Yeah, I do. Can you give me my bag right there?
Are there any weapons or anything in the car? Before you go digging your bag?
No.
I'm not saying it's against the law to have weapons. I just want to know about it.
No, I don't have weapons.
Okay. Whose car is it?
It's a rental.
Oh, it's a rental. Okay. You have your ID on you, sir?
Oh, wait.
GPS signal lost.
Where are you guys going tonight? Any place fun?
We're dropping off some stuff at one of the local clubs.
Still live in Illinois?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Does everyone still live in Illinois?
I do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you guys were local or tourists or anything like that.
It's in my bag.
Do you have any idea on you?
Yes.
Go and get it for me, please. Thank you. That's not your wallet?
Where is it on the floor?
Yeah.
It's black.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Here. That right there.
Is anyone from Florida?
No, we drove down here.
My ID is Illinois, but I just moved here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
It's in my bag in the trunk.
I used to be a police, so I'm just asking why everybody's been asked for their ID. If you stop, I'm just asking why everybody's been
We
asked.
just want to know who we're out with, that's all.
Okay, because I'm used to be a police officer, so I've never had to deal with everybody in the car getting their IDs
Yeah,
ran.
we just like to know who we're out with.
If it's just for speeding, that's why I'm trying to see what's going on.
Like I said, we just like to know who we're out with.
The officer requests IDs from the driver as well as the passengers in the vehicle. And the driver, who identifies
I ain't gonna
himself as a
lie.
former
The police just stopped over the people in the car. The car ain't nothing wrong with the car. He just wanted to be nosy and see who's in the car. Feel me? Driving while black. Feel me? There's no reason you gotta search everybody's shit. He just trying to see who got a warrant, who can he arrest real quick, who can he give a ticket out to. My boy fiending.
police officer asks why the passengers are being required to show their IDs. Although the Supreme Court has not specifically ruled on the issue, lower-level courts have applied previous Supreme Court decisions to conclude that passengers are not required to show their IDs or identify themselves during an ordinary traffic stop. For example, in the 2019 case of United States versus Landeros, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals determined that a police officer was not justified in extending a traffic stop because a passenger refused to identify themselves, holding that, quote, the officers insisted several times that Landeros identify himself after he initially refused, and detained him while making those demands. At the time they did so, the officers had no reasonable suspicion that Landeros had committed an offense. Accordingly, the police could not lawfully order him to identify himself. To reach this conclusion, the Ninth Circuit relied heavily on the precedents set by two Supreme Court cases, Brown versus Texas, which was decided in 1979, and Hybel versus 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, which was decided in 2004. In Brown versus Texas, an individual was arrested for refusing to identify themselves to police, and the Supreme Court found that, quote, to detain appellant and require him to identify himself violated the Fourth Amendment because the officers lacked any reasonable suspicion to believe appellant was engaged or had engaged in criminal conduct. Accordingly, appellant may not be punished for refusing to identify himself. The Hybel decision upheld Nevada's stop and identify statute as constitutional, and further defined the criteria for when an officer has the authority to demand that an individual identify themselves. The court concluded that, quote, the principles of Terry...
Damn, my nigga. Okay. We understand, my boy. They cannot ask the passengers. They had to go into history.
Permit a state to require a suspect to disclose his name in the course of a Terry stop. The request for identify has an immediate relation to the purpose, rationale, and practical demands of a Terry stop. A state law requiring a suspect to disclose against patients rather than situations involving police demands for it's clear that the officer had no reasonable suspicion that the passengers were involved in criminal activity, and a court would likely conclude that the passengers would have been well within their rights to refuse to identify themselves or provide ID.
Okay, is there something going on in the area?
Not that I'm aware of anything particular, no.
Okay. Okay. Because when you were coming toward me, I saw the light. It kind of blinded me. And I thought something was wrong because I saw the light flash in my face.
Well, like I said, I visually estimated your speed. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I looked to see who was driving. Mm-hmm. Because let's just say, you know, a car runs from me or whatever. I want to be able to identify the driver. And I got behind the police clocked you. And that's why I'm stopping you today.
Okay.
Because you want to see who the driver is?
The officer claims that he flashed his spotlight at the driver so that he could positively identify him if he ran, despite the fact that the video clearly shows that he was not speeding when the officer shined his light into the vehicle. Shining any light into oncoming traffic can be incredibly dangerous, and many individuals experience discomfort and visibility reductions when bright lights enter their field of vision. This sensation is known as glare, nighttime glare, or disability glare. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, quote, glare reduces seeing distance because it causes light distance at which the fleets that can be Section 36 shall be so or any illegality efficient just any traffic for his actions.
Where was your ID, partner?
It's in my bag in the trunk.
In your bag in the trunk?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you a police officer?
St. Louis and the city of Atlanta.
St. Louis, Missouri?
Mm-hmm.
And then again in Atlanta?
Yeah, I moved. I transferred because I got tired of being in St. Louis. And
what do you mean you transferred?
Nigga, I moved, fucking move, nigga. What the fuck?
Where they were paying more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was making like 38,000. And Atlanta was paying like 45.
Do they take like laterals? Like did they give you time for your
Yes.
Okay. What did you do about getting a certificate out of Georgia?
After I resigned, I didn't think about doing it anymore.
No, I mean, like, how did you carry over your certificate?
Oh, well, doing the ladder program, they just did the accreditation from St. Louis Police Academy because you get the same credits as you do with them.
So they have like an equivalency of training kind of thing?
Yeah, I only did like 8 weeks.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I didn't know if they like honored it or whatever. I wasn't sure how that worked.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's that from? So how long were you total?
St. Louis is about 4.5 years.
And what's your birthday?
Atlanta was about 4.
Okay. What were your assignments?
Yo, what are we on a date? The fuck you asking me so many questions for, my boy?
I did some intern in car theft. Okay. And I did a little bit of homicide, but mostly I just a beat cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
The officer asks the driver a series of questions about his career in law enforcement that seem to be aimed at validating his claim of being a former police officer, and the driver answers the questions without protest. While it can be a crime to falsely claim to be an active police officer in some situations, it ordinarily is not an offense to claim to be a former officer. In fact, impersonating a police officer laws generally require that an individual do not shoot. The U.S. Congress only been fight the court of speech category, not confining the speech, but protectments of.
That nigga be teaching niggas, boy.
I was just curious.
Oh, no problem.
Just sit tight, guys. As long as your licenses come back valid and stuff.
Okay.
No tickets tonight. I don't really want to like enjoy writing tickets or anything.
I understand. I appreciate it.
Just one of those things.
Okay.
All right, just sit tight for us. Thank you. You're welcome. We're just gonna let you off with verbal warning.
Okay.
Appreciate everything you guys have done.
He just wanted to see if anybody had a warrant. He just wanted to see if anybody had a warrant. That's it, so he can arrest somebody, put on a show. Oh, look, I got 4 black guys today. Look, they were speeding on the other end. I had to put my flash beams on that man, dude. Yeah.
Safe tonight, okay?
I appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Good night.
After the officers checked the driver and passenger's IDs, he informed the driver he was letting him off with a quote-unquote verbal warning and did not issue a citation for the alleged speeding violation. The driver then resumed his trip without any further issues. Overall, the Orlando Police Department officers get a C-, because although they ultimately released the citizens without an arrest or citation, they recklessly blinded the driver of a vehicle as it was traveling down the road and unnecessarily compelled the passengers to present their ID. Not only was the officer's decision to use his spotlight on an oncoming vehicle dangerous and ineffective, but his reasoning for doing so is even more illogical. The officer claimed that the spotlight was used so that they could identify the driver in the event that the vehicle fled.
Alright, long story short, he put the flash beams on him to see if he was black. The nigga was black, so he pulled him over. Everybody in the car was black, so now he wanted to ask for ID to see if anybody had a warrant or anybody got weed or drugs on them. The driver, he was an old cop. He was a former cop. Feel me? And they in a rental too. Feel me? Unless you're from New York and you're a Uber, you're not spending in rentals, nigga. I don't know what they said. What they was from Ohio or some shit. These niggas are not spending in no rentals. But let's get it though.
Serve. On the evening of September 21st, 2019, officers responded to a domestic violence call in Austin, Texas. Deputy Pereira with the Williamson County Sheriff's Office arrived on the scene and knocked on the door of an apartment where 20-year-old Skylar Leal lived with her boyfriend Eric Ramirez to investigate the call, which was made by one of their neighbors.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No, I'm fine.
Come out here. Come out here.
I really don't want to deal with y'all people.
All right, well, we'll make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
1636 County, we're code 4. She does not need EMS. So what happened?
Nothing.
Look up for me. What's on your neck? What happened?
Nothing happened.
So I have witnesses saying something happened. So are you trying to protect him?
No, I just really don't like dealing with y'all. I really don't want to do it. I really don't.
She stand up.
Okay.
She good.
So
I don't need to talk to y'all. I really don't.
Do you have your ID on you or anything?
No, I don't.
No.
So what's your last name?
Why? That's why? What happened? I told you I don't need you. I don't need EMS. Nothing's wrong. Nothing under my neck. Why? Why do you need? I don't want to go on a date with you. I'm not interested. The fuck?
Okay. Where is the guy that allegedly? I mean, we don't.
I don't know where he's at. I don't.
So he left.
He left.
Does he live in this apartment complex?
No, he does not.
Oh yeah, I like her.
You don't know which way he went.
And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay. You ain't have to say that part though.
And for victims advising, she does not know which way he went.
You didn't have to say that part. That part probably fucked you up.
So, were y'all, I'm trying to figure out why your friends called the cops.
What friend?
Or your witnesses, whoever was over here that called us. So
We got into an argument.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, why you started talking?
It was nothing physical?
Nothing physical.
Where are the marks on your neck from?
You got into my necklace?
No, this right here. What is that from?
Does it really matter?
Yes. To make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, ma'am.
So
I'm fine. Like literally, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I get a rash talking to y'all. I do not want to talk to you, and especially Williamson County. Y'all have a really bad reputation. I've bad encounters with y'all. I do not want to.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know you aren't, ma'am.
Okay. So we need your cooperation.
No, and I'm.
Do you want to press charges?
I do not.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Is there anyone else in the apartment with you?
My sister is here.
Okay. Can I talk to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
you want to
no,
go get?
No, I really don't want you to talk.
Okay. Well,
It's none of her
if she
business.
wants to talk to me, that I can talk to her.
She does not want to talk.
How
to
do
me.
I know that?
Because I told her that she has nothing to do with this.
Okay, well, let me try to make contact with her. Do you want to go back and...
You're talking too much, man. Shorty, you're talking too much. You're talking too much. Stop talking too much, hey. Just say you don't want to talk to them.
inside for the time being?
I don't. I really don't.
Okay, well then...
I got a question, though, because I really don't know too much on the laws of cops and shit. Can I walk back in my crib and decide not to talk to her? Like, I refuse to answer any questions. I'm going back inside my house. Have a good day. Can I say something like that?
Step over here for me. So what's the deal?
What is your problem?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on
I'm trying to tell you, ma'am. She had nothing to do with this. I called her after because
Who
I
called
want
the
my
cops?
I didn't call the cops.
I'm asking who called
Am
the
I
cops.
detained?
Those people, I don't know.
You don't know them?
I don't know them. I never met those people in my life.
Okay.
Ms. Leal informs Deputy Pereira that Mr. Ramirez has left the apartment, that she does not know where he is, and that she does not wish to press charges for domestic assault. Domestic violence laws vary widely among states, with state law.
Jimmy, we were just getting good, Jimmy. Start your bullshit, Jimmy.
Law of this state enforce a protective order from another jurisdiction and make lawful arrests of violators. Even though Ms. Leal did not want to cooperate with the investigation, it is important to bear in mind that the responding police officers had a duty under Texas law to protect her.
So, I got her name and date of birth. She doesn't want to be cooperative. I see some marks on her neck that might be fresh. She's saying she's denying medical attention. She said she didn't want to talk to us. Sister doesn't want to talk. They live in here. So.
How the fuck do these fucking bugs get in my house, boy? This nigga's flying. Hold up. I gotta kill this nigga. This nigga's flying. Hold up. What the fuck is that? Yo, only... Oh, shit! Only in the fucking South you will see different type of fucking animals, bro. Come on, son. Come on. Get out the fucking mic, bro. Fucking bitch. Fucking shit is a big as fuck. Boy, nigga, fly is this big, boy. Why is a fly this big, bro? Bro, them shits is flying, bro. I don't know how the fuck they get into the crib. Nigga, every window is locked. Oh. Bro, y'all missed the day when we had a possum. That's what them shits is called? Big ass fucking possum right here, though. But let's get back to the... Let's get back to, young lady right here. Hold up.
So she's like, I don't even want y'all in my house. I'm like, well, we gotta find the guy. that allegedly did this. So she didn't give direction, travel, description, anything. She's like, he left, I don't know where he went.
Third level Dickerson.
Satisfaction.
So we need to see if this guy's inside your apartment.
No, you don't. You don't have a warrant.
No, I really don't.
Deputy Lorenzo Hernandez, who was once featured on the reality show Live PD, arrives on the scene and tries to force his way into the apartment. Ms.
You don't have a
Leal
warrant,
protests
my
his
boy.
attempt to enter while standing in front of the door, and Deputy Hernandez grabs her by the throat and throws her to the ground. We will discuss the legality of Deputy Hernandez.
Jimmy, you gonna stop doing this when the shit get good, my boy. Not when it get good.
Yes. Although this case
Okay, not that part. Hold up. Now when he throw her on the floor.
violence. Given this precedent, it is probable that a court would conclude that Deputy Hernandez had the authority to enter Ms. Leal's apartment without a warrant or her consent to ensure her safety.
We came here to y'all weren't even supposed to go into my apartment. Y'all with what? I'm literally gonna press charges on y'all.
We have a possible felony.
Possible felony
Yes.
for what? For who? He's not here. I'm telling you.
But
You better not lie. Don't lie.
you don't know where he went?
I don't know where he went. Lee.
Okay.
Like what?
They put her in handcuffs too. Oh, now we in the house.
You can understand why you're in handcuffs right now?
So what happened? We were trying to talk, right? That's all we were trying to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna take
Is there
these
a light in
handcuffs
here?
off you.
They
How do you turn the
violated.
light
Are we gonna be cool if we take these handcuffs off?
The light's not on. It's not on.
All right, ma'am. So I wasn't here with information to relate to you. When we come to stuff like this, we're going to check for safety reasons. Okay, we're gonna make sure he's not here and you're not hiding him. We understand you don't want to cooperate. We can't force you to do that. We get that. We understand that. But you don't do what
Wait, what state is this so I don't go here?
you just did. Not when we show up for something like this. We don't get your cooperation. That is what happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Deputy Hernandez tells Ms. Leal that the altercation was a result of her non-compliance and implies that the deputies were within their authority to use force against her. However, a court would
Nah, I don't like her. I don't like that. I mean, my shorty get mad at me one night. She say some shit. Them niggas come in the crib and start searching and shit. Oh my god, we all go to jail. I just go to jail. What the fuck? Hell no.
throwing her to the ground. Under these circumstances, it is clear that a court would find the force used by Deputy Hernandez to be excessive.
All this screaming does not make us stop. Okay. It only makes us get you secure faster. Okay. Is my understanding you do not want to cooperate, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we know who he is. We're going to find him eventually. He comes back over here for whatever reason. You're having to call because he's continuing to do what he's going to do. We're going to take him to jail. Understand those circumstances that y'all put yourselves in, and y'all make us have to deal with those issues. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I would sue too, but they got a rule if it's domestic violence, they could go inside the apartment. That's a rule out there, so they really not breaking anything.
Then Sheriff
It's not like a warrant where they searching everything, feel me? They just probably looking in the rooms, feel me? Whatever. But that's still too much for me. They come in the crib, start smelling weed, start assuming shit. Nah, I don't like that.
Sheriff Robert Shoddy ordered an internal investigation into the altercation, and Deputy Hernandez was
Hey, what's
suspended
strange
for
smoking?
1 day as a result. He was promoted to detective 2 months later, but in
He was
January
promoted.
2021, Deputy Hernandez resigned when former Sheriff Shoddy left office after being defeated by current Sheriff Mike Gleason. On May 17, 2021, former Deputy Hernandez was charged with official oppression and assault for the force he used against Ms. Leal, and on September 20th, 2021, Ms. Leal filed a federal lawsuit against Mr. Hernandez and the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. As of the date of this
Good shit,
episode,
good
both the
shit.
criminal charges against Mr. Hernandez and Ms. Leal's civil suit are still pending. Overall, former Deputy Hernandez gets an F for escalating a relatively peaceful encounter into a physical altercation, maintaining an unprofessional and dispassionate attitude, and for needlessly using an unnecessarily high degree of force against Ms. Leal. It was less than 10 seconds between the time that Mr. Hernandez first made contact with Ms. Leal and when he forced her to the ground with a choke. As mentioned earlier,
Man, my boy get a failure. You get an F. Yeah.
The Social Circle Police Department in Social Circle, Georgia, was conducting a traffic stop off of North Cherokee Road. As Officer Sanders was concluding his stop, an individual who was passing by yelled profanities directed at the officer as he drove by the stop. Without informing dispatch, Officer Sanders immediately jumped into his patrol vehicle and initiated a stop on the vehicle.
Damn. That nigga hawked him down.
How's it going? License and insurance.
Wait. What did I do? Come on, homie. You gotta know your rules, bro. What did I do, officer? You gotta tell you what I did, bro. Show me.
Castle, I got pulled over? Yeah, I'll be glad to tell you in just 1 second.
Good shit. He gotta answer that question before you give him your shit.
Everybody alright? Yes, sir. What's going on? Who yelled out the window?
I don't know. None of us.
Officer trying to prove a point. Officer dickhead.
Yeah, come on back here with me, Mr. Burke.
No, I'm not getting out my car.
I'm gonna ask you one time. How long you had your license?
Over 6 months.
Over 6 months. So everybody, you're good to haul everybody around in there, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you one time.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you don't, we're gonna go another route with it. Who yelled out of your Jeep when you went by us?
What route we gonna go, officer? What fucking route we gonna go, officer? Fucking 5 seconds, nigga said. Brandon. Yo, L friend, bro. What trouble are you gonna get in, my nigga? What trouble are you going to get in, bro? Fucking folded. Now I want to see what Brandon gotta say. Let's see if Latrell did it.
Who? Brandon. Which one's Brandon?
In the front seat.
Oh.
Got the Jeep.
That nigga was scared of the other route. What was I would have asked him start the route.
What'd you have to say?
Nothing.
No. Tell me one more time you're going to jail, son.
Officer Sanders
nigga. No, I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not, pussy.
Informs Mr. Hughes that if he repeats what he had yelled out the window, that he would be taken to jail. As mentioned on many episodes of ATA, the Supreme Court has routinely held that profanity is protected under the First Amendment, and that protection extends to criticisms of police. The Supreme Court has tackled the issue of profanity.
Yeah, I could yell, eat a dick, nigga, and you can't do shit, pussy. Alright, but hold on, let's go back.
Or unrest.
I'm sorry.
Given that Mr. Hughes was merely expressing his opinion of police as a whole and did not direct any personal insults or threats of violence to Officer Sanders, it is highly unlikely that a court would find this stop to be legitimate on the basis of Mr. Hughes' choice of words.
What's your name?
Brandon Hughes.
Brandon Hughes. I know who you are.
Yes, sir.
And that sucks when you like in a he doing this stop off pure feelings. He's a bitch. But when you in a small ass town and niggas know your father and grandfather and he joined the academy because his father did it, he just trying to be Superman. He trying to be a superhero. His father joined the academy. He gotta look good for his father. Feel me? Oh, I know who you are. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Why you pull us over, bro?
Is there something you need to say to us that you want to yell out the window?
No,
Who you yelling at? Look at me when you talk to me, son. Who you gonna yell at? What'd you say?
Come on, y'all niggas is folding, bro. Y'all niggas just. And I don't want niggas to be like, yo, you not no gangster. Nigga, but I ain't gonna fold though, bro. Nigga, I'm not gonna tell on Brandon. And I'm not telling the cops what Cash said. Y'all niggas is weak, bro. Y'all niggas need to drop y'all balls. Y'all niggas is scared of a nigga. He pulled y'all over for no reason. He still ain't tell you why he pulled you over, pussy.
Who you gonna yell at? What'd you say?
Because he told.
F the police.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Get your hands out of your pockets.
Yes, sir.
Why you want to say that to the police?
I don't know. Y'all protect us. I shouldn't have.
No, I ain't
He's nervous.
protecting you.
I'm not protecting you.
F the police. Why? You can get back. Why do you want to F the police, son?
I don't.
Why you say it then? You think it's gonna make you a badass or something in front of everybody?
No, sir, I don't, because I'm getting fussed at right now.
You want to F the police?
No, sir.
Well, here I am, right here, brother.
I don't want to.
Why not? You're a tough guy. Come on.
I'm not tough.
Huh?
I'm not tough.
You seemed like a little baby the day you was in court, remember?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity.
No, sir.
He know him back in court.
Then why you want to yell about it when you're in front of your buddies right there? Is it cool?
No, sir.
You trying to be a bad in front of them?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity to f me up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Officer Sanders essentially invites Mr. Hughes to engage in a physical altercation.
I wish when they do that, we really could whoop their ass, though. And niggas could really put pause on it.
Which suggests that any language or action that did result in an invitation to engage in a physical altercation was not protected by free speech, and thus could be considered a crime under an applicable statute. Under Section 16-11-39 of Georgia's Criminal Code, a person commits the offense of disorderly conduct when such person acts in a violent or tumultuous manner toward another person, whereby such person is placed in reasonable fear of the safety of such person's life, limb, or health. And it is entirely possible that a corporation.
Now let me ask you this. What have I ever done to you?
Nothing at all.
Not a thing. What has my partner ever done to you?
Not a thing.
Not a thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So why do you want the police?
I don't. I was being dumb.
No, it's a little bit more than being stupid is what I think.
My boy.
So let me ask you something. Next time you get caught selling weed or having weed on you, do you think somebody's going to try to cut you a break? If I go to jerking everybody out of that Jeep and I find 1 ounce of weed, do you think I'm going to take everybody to jail?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Just me.
No, I'm going to take every one of your friends to jail.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so he know he sold weed.
How old are you?
17.
I didn't know y'all could be so stupid anymore. Everybody get out of the Jeep.
Oh, shit. You can't search the vehicle, sir. First of all, you can't even pull me over, boy. I didn't do anything. Fuck the police, nigga. That's what he said.
You want to see how big of a police is going to be? I'm fixing to show you. I'm fixing to search every one of you and every ounce of this Jeep. Now, so help me God, if I find one seed, every one of
He said 1 seed
of you is going to go to jail because of the police, son.
Officer Sanders threatens to search and arrest.
Well, this is on camera. You can't do that, sir.
Everyone in the vehicle for Mr.
The
Hughes'
niggas ain't going to
remarks,
jail.
and proceeds to conduct what appears to be a plain view search. Highly unlikely that a court would.
You think it's funny? This smart ass right here says the police.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Bird, you can get back in the Jeep, son. You ain't done nothing wrong. Y'all two pile back in there. Y'all ain't done nothing wrong. Ain't no sense in y'all paying for this stupid. That's that knucklehead off of Elm Street right there.
Yeah, that don't remember y'all from.
He don't believe it, but I swear to God I can beat him in basketball.
You can't shoot. You still gotta play me.
Wait, they cool with the police? See, this is the small town shit, feel me? He lived next door to them, feel me? They all see each other at the local community center and all that. Nah, feel me? They know each other moms and dads and shit. I don't like that.
I've been asking you since I was on Elder.
Dude, let me tell you something. I got 2 torn up ligaments. I will smoke both of y'all. Y'all can play 2-on-1.
Take you out the game.
Let me tell you something. You'd be on your little skinny ass. I'm telling you. You ever seen Charles Barkley play?
You ever seen
Hey, dude,
Charles
I'm gonna
Barkley
be honest
play?
with you. Technically, I can't search your Jeep and I can't touch y'all, and I don't want to. I'm not a like that. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you hang around like this, somebody's gonna mess with you. Hey, let me ask you this.
Why he wanna be big dog so much? He wanna be daddy so much? No homo. Why he wanna be somebody's father so much, bro? Like, relax, man. Relax, bro.
You upset because you did it, or you upset because you got caught?
Honestly, both. It was disrespectful and I was raised better. Just being dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that you. I don't know.
What you did is not breaking the law. You didn't break the law, it's freedom of speech.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Strap your fucking balls.
While we're trying to do our job. What if that was a DUI person I just stopped on the side of the road, got them off the street, keep from hitting somebody in your family and killing them?
It's still fuck you.
You got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That it all goes around.
I mean, why do you really feel like that? Because you really feel like that.
That's what I'm saying. Say how you really feel.
Huh? I mean, what? I would be okay if you just trying to be a badass in front of your boys.
Yeah.
Because you obviously have some pent-up frustrations. And I'm going to tell you right now,
But one thing I can say about the cop, though, he telling him, yo, say it with your chest, though. Like, say how you feel. And boy acting scary. He should really show how you feel, because the cops can't put no hands on him. He can't detain him. The cops already know, like, all right, he cool. He not cool. But he already told the tattletale in the front. He was like, yo, I can't search you. I can't search your car. I'm not gonna, feel me? Homie right here, I would be like, yeah, fuck the police because of this, because of that, because of this, and because of that. Feel me? And if you take that offensive, feel me? If the shoe fit, wear it. Feel me? Not my problem.
Neither one of us done anything to you. So tell him, be honest about it. Why in the world do you really feel that way? Because deep down you have to feel it. Because that you know what? I've done some crazy stuff in my life. Not once have I ever said that.
After admitting that he could not legally
I'm gonna give him a D-.
search the vehicle and finishing up his lecture, Officer Sanders allowed Mr. Hughes to leave the scene without further incident. A few days after the encounter, an anonymous citizen raised concerns about the stop to Social Circle Police Chief Tyrone Oliver, who reviewed the body camera footage and initially placed Officer Sanders on leave, but made the decision to fire the officer less than a week later. The officer had been with the Social Circle Police Department for 8 years, and according to the Walton Tribune, his personnel file showed an oral warning for failure to provide assistance in 2013, a reprimand for conduct in 2014, and a written warning for violating the administrative regulations or departmental rules in 2016. Officer Sanders immediately appealed the chief's decision to the city council, but city manager Adele Shermer...
I fucked up. I told the niggas on fucking YouTube, when Doobie dropped his album, I would react to it. It's fucking 12:40. I fucked up. Hold up.
Upheld his termination, and the decision was finalized. It is unclear whether any of the individuals involved filed any federal complaints against Officer Sanders. Overall, Officer Sanders gets an F for displaying a fundamental misunderstanding of the First Amendment and freedom of speech, conducting a traffic stop with no legitimate basis, and for threatening Mr. Hughes with violence for expressing his opinion. Not only did the officers admit that nothing Mr. Hughes did was illegal, but Officer Sanders also acknowledged the possibility that Mr. Hughes had formed a negative opinion of police officers, and then proceeded to exacerbate and legitimize that opinion by harassing Mr. Hughes. It is difficult to understand how Officer Sanders rationalized his conduct as productive, and intimidating and threatening an individual because they have an unfavorable opinion of police officers can only serve to reinforce that opinion. The officers continually...
Alright, gang. Yo, Mimo, feel me? I don't know if you... I'm about to go on YouTube because not everybody has the... I'm gonna see who come in that shit. But I'm about to go on YouTube, though, because not a lot of people got the Twitch. So I'm about to go on YouTube and, I gotta react to this Doobie shit because I promised them. And I got energy, so feel me? I'm gonna see you on YouTube, gang.